Here's an update on where I am at this point in time, which is only a few minutes later. I'm actually at the point where Mr. Grande was driving as fast as he could through the desert, arguing with me, even though words really weren't exactly coming out of our mouths, but we were definitely arguing. And then at some point in time, I started to cry. Now, here's the point, right? As I started to cry, Mr. Grande, even though he wasn't saying anything out of his mouth, started to call me a bitch, but it wasn't exactly him that was calling me a bitch. I understand that now, Mr. Grande, I'm so sorry. But the point being is that fucking at that point, I said, oh, I'm a bitch, huh? How about if I fucking jump out of this fucking car right now and fucking start going the other fucking way? He's like, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't got the balls. I said, oh yeah? There goes the seatbelt. Now, at that point, he started to slow down, right? But I was still fucking pissed off what the fuck is going on and why the fuck it is that I'm crying. Meanwhile, he's saying it's because you're being drugged. And I'm like thinking at this point, this motherfucker's the one that's drugging me, right? And I'm saying to myself, fuck this psychotic situation in this psychotic fucking moment in life. I'm like, fucking, I'm out. Now, I'm not exactly sure how fast the car was going as I jumped out of the car of Mr. Grande was driving, but I did jump out of the fucking car like I've done before in the past. Point being is that fucking... At that point, the fucking car just kept going, and I'm just like, well, good, fuck it, I'm good. You know, in the middle of the fucking desert, I start walking the opposite direction. Well, you know, Mr. Grande pulls back up, and he's gritting his fucking teeth. He's looking at me. Ari, I swear to God, this happened. Holy shit. For the past, like, 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, did this really happen? I'm like, yeah, that really fucking happened. Holy shit. So Mr. Grande is now looking at me, gritting his teeth as he's backing up the car, and he's like, Anthony, I'm sorry, it's not me. Please don't ever do that again. So, I'm so happy you're not hurt. Oh God. No, really, you want to know the fucking real truth? That's the real truth. Look at me, I'm fucking crying right now. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, and so then at that point, we start to really argue out loud, right? So I'm sitting there and but he's not arguing with me. I'm arguing with him because I can't handle the fucking psychotic situation I have somehow fucking managed to place myself in the middle of, okay? And I just want to go fucking home, all right? So, with that said, he asks me not to freaking do that again, and that he's not actually trying to fucking hurt me in any way, shape, or form, to please get back in the car, and obviously I'm not hurt, I'm still fucking here, right? So freaking, so I get back in the fucking car, and then, you know, and then we continue with the fucking radio and everything else. Now, prior to the fucking whole leaving the car situation, okay, that's also where freaking, you know, the other part that was making me laugh for a good portion of today was taking place, and I had to free up my memory to fucking remember other fucking details. So, the point being is that before that happening, right, before him calling me a bitch because I was crying for no reason, I didn't understand why I was crying. Like, I was asking myself that. I was like, why the fuck am I crying? I don't understand what the fuck I'm crying for. What the fuck? You know? Point being is that freaking the point being is freaking this is only because there was 4 different times. 3 definite, maybe 4 different times that I showed up to this fucking place, because then I had to go back there and fucking go over the fucking shit that I was told and everything else. But in the meantime, this is that I'm going over in my head. Which, because it was just like, you're never going to marry my daughter. And I was like, who the fuck's your daughter? I was like, who the fuck is your daughter, bro? It's like, you're never going to fuck my daughter. And I was like, yeah, I'm not even trying to fuck you. I don't even know who the fuck your daughter is, bro. Shit. It was like, so then it was like, shut up, Anthony. And I was like, and then I'm thinking in my own head, now that's where I'm saying he could have fucking heard me at that point, which words were not coming out of my mouth, but I'm like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, fuck his daughter. Fuck his daughter. I'm fucking his daughter right now. How about this? Yeah, I'm fucking your daughter real good right now. Look at me fucking your daughter. But these were not words coming out of my mouth. It was only thoughts in my head. He hears this shit. Oh my God. So he's like, stop, I can hear you. He's like, shut up, I can hear you. And I'm like, how the fucking, I'm like, are you doing that? Are you doing that? And he's like, just shut up, Anthony. You know, and he's like, and it's like, okay, so can we listen to the music? So we put on the music, but he didn't, the first song we didn't agree on. Second, maybe, you know, but then we find a station where we can listen to the music and everything calms down. And as we're driving, I don't remember what fucking song comes on, but he gets really fucking upset. He's like, but he's not saying nothing. This is all fucking communications, man. And it's like, freaking, it's like, okay, so this song, so I changed the station. He's like, thank you, and blah, blah, blah. And then freaking, it's just crazy shit, man. It was like, but then more songs came on. It was like, enough of the radio. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then that's when the fucking, well, just look out the fucking window. And it's like, I'm starving, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, fucking, you know, shit like that. You know, it's like, I'm tired. Stare out the window. I'm like, what's there to look at? It was just the same shit all over the fucking place. Dirt, 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 dirt. You know, I was like, enough with the fucking dirt already. You know, it's like, dirt's everywhere in life. It's crazy. It was a fucking crazy conversation. But point being, what the fuck was the fuck? Yeah, no, because at some point in that whole fucking conversation, it was like, you're never going to marry my daughter. You're never going to fuck my daughter. And I was like, I'm not even saying anything out loud, man. Could you just leave me alone? Can we just drive? You know? And it's like, he's like, you know, he's not saying much. He's like, going, and he's like, the point being is that, and then to really piss him off. Holy shit. To really piss him off, I started singing a song about fucking his daughter, which I didn't even know who she was. Like, I was like, fucking your daughter, fucking your daughter. Yeah, that pretty much led to me fucking jumping out the fucking car, getting fucking real pissed, me jumping out the fucking car, and then having an argument about how just please get back in the car. I didn't mean. I'm glad you're okay. It's like, okay, psycho. Holy shit. Oh my God! But this is only one portion that leads to a fucking all the rest of it, man. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So did I leave anything out so far? Jumping out the car, conversation, thinking this guy was gonna fucking, because I had no idea what the fuck I was like, how the fuck can this guy hear what the fuck I'm saying? I'm like, it's impossible, man. I'm like turning the fucking radio on. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like the books that should never have been touched. There are some things in life that you just don't want to touch because you don't know the consequences, and that's the thing. It's like this man never hated me. Nobody fucking. It's the little scumbags that were fucking up to fucking all the bullshit that fucking was causing all the fucking drama, and this is part of understanding what took place in this situation. By the way, well, hang on, because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We'll see if I'm right. Am I right? Is the kid who sees ghosts and talks to fucking animals fucking normal? No, I'm not. I'm fucking not. But I'm telling as much truth as I motherfucking can. And I'm waiting for the goddamn... We're just going to stop it there. and I'm just saying that's where the update is that I'm like, holy shit, did I really jump? I mean, I've done that before. Did I do that to Mr. Grande? Did I really jump out of the fucking car at like fucking 60 miles an hour? I say 80. We were booking it. We were fucking booking it. All I know is we were booking it, okay? And the bottom line is that at fucking God knows what speed fucking I decided that fucking I was going to take my fucking seatbelt off, which he made me wear my seatbelt. I was like, I don't even like seatbelts. I'm good, fucking, and then fucking the point being is that, at that point I was like, oh yeah, how about this? How about if I jump out the fucking car right now and start walking in the other direction? He was like, you ain't gonna do that, you ain't got the ball. That's after he started calling me a bitch, but words weren't coming out of his mouth, we were just gritting our teeth at each other, you know what I'm saying? It's like, mm-hmm. Yeah.